I found out that there is this girl. She's a pro tennis player. Her name is, I'm gonna butcher it, Sachia, I believe, Vickery. So she's a pro tennis star. I never heard of her, but supposedly really good. And she's charging men $1,000 deposit for dates after joining OnlyFans. So I guess that's the OnlyFans name that you were telling me? How you OnlyFans name?
No, that's not her OnlyFans
It
name.
is.
No, it's not her OnlyFans name.
It's okay. So do you have an OnlyFans account?
We live in a time where, you know, the beautiful black woman is not portrayed. It's the hoe. Yeah, that sexy hoe. That bad. That's what's projected. And so you see a lot of the young ladies, they're not trying to be beautiful black women. They trying to be some bad or beautiful hoe. So I know how to recognize.
Yeah.
So now, since I done made my comments, it's several WNBA players that came out and said that, hey, I done made way more with the OnlyFans page than I have ever made with the WNBA. So I think, you know, most of them hoes should be either selling, they're playing, and they, you know, selling sex by way of social media.
You feel that money. You be going on these, I swear, I watch it.
Well, she is a professional tennis player. I think she's ranked like 559th in the world, so you might not have heard of her. Her name is Sachia Vickery.
Right.
And she's causing a little controversy now that the U.S. Open is on its way because people found out that she has an OnlyFans account.
And recently you made some headlines with being on OnlyFans. How have you felt? Have you had any fans reach out to you? How has the response been?
It's just something I started up earlier in the year. You know, I like to venture with different projects outside of tennis, and you know, I make really good money doing it. Definitely different training than tennis, but I think one thing people don't realize is when you're on OnlyFans being a content creator, it's like you kind of have to spend hours, you know, making content for subs and this and that, and also there's different levels to OnlyFans. So obviously,
so of course other players are like, what the hell is this? You know, you're kind of sullying all of our reputations by doing this. She says, no regrets. I love it. It's the easiest money I make and I enjoy it. I'm not changing this.
the opportunity came up for me to be on an OF TV show, which was pickleball, to have an extra income, and it's to show another side of me. There's not a lot of tennis players on the platform.
You said you're using this to fund your tennis career.
Yeah.
I read that you've made over your career, which is 14 plus years, about $2 million.
$2 million in tennis is nothing. I mean, I can spend 100 plus a year on coaching, travel, food, anything to get into. It's one of the most expensive sports, and if you're not inside the top 50, it's almost not sustainable. Anything being attached to OnlyFans, I already was prepared for the backlash.
Right.
Like I said already, being a black woman, like everything is already like amplified. If I do something, it's gonna get talked about way more than what a lot of other girls are doing. You know?
Are there a lot of creeps on there?
There's a lot. Like you see a lot on there, honestly. Like there's a lot of creeps on there. But again, I make it very transparent with all my subs. Like
they're put out there in the fire before they're ready, and people remember them as that. This is the time of the internet, Cam. People know us from what we're doing now. There are people who know you from this. They don't even know you from being the great football player you was. I take that brother like Nate Robinson. I think didn't he win the dunk contest one year?
Yes, sir.
People don't know him from winning the dunk contest. People know him from getting knocked out by Jake Paul.
Oh, shoot!
This is what the internet has done. You get what I'm saying? So when you standing in front of that camera, you are putting yourself out there to be remembered as this. And I say this especially to the beautiful sisters who put themselves out there in a way on the OnlyFans side of the game. This is how you gonna be remembered. So remember what you're doing. Is it worth it?
I think this was like around 2020 when the
out.
hoes went broke. Yeah.
So they all joined.
Yeah, they couldn't fly fly to their tricks like that. They were scared, right? So they had to stay home a little bit. Yeah, so
to show some
because
still.
because all the NBA players and all the rappers and all that, they had to be home with their wives and girlfriends.
Yeah, so they couldn't go.
So they couldn't they couldn't fly from city to city like they wanted to.
They couldn't bust.
Yes.
So that's when you started your account.
I started it. I did, baby. I did.
Who did you?
No, Lakeisha was putting the pressure on him. Lakeisha was putting the pressure on him. $3 see the whole carry. Oh yeah, what? $3. $3. Listen. They had to cut my credit card off. They wouldn't even accept my American Express no more. They thought it was fraud. Because I was buying, it was $3, $5. Like, what I was saying for $3, $5, you know damn near she had a package for $20. I bought that. And I bought that. But what they was doing for the price.
Just being like a black woman, my whole life I've curvy, like I've had a body, like I've been in good shape, like I've always kind of been objectified a little bit. Obviously I've done well in my tennis career.
Right.
I really don't need to do OnlyFans, but again, it's like, if it's free money, it's just ease and it's fun and it shows another side to me.
I'm all for it. Yeah. When a story goes viral and people talk about it and people make judgment, and like you said, you are a black woman.
Yeah.
We know T.I. as...
I know him as a rapper.
Okay, cool. Now, T.I. has ventured into comedy.
Yes.
You don't see T.I. as a comic? So how can you give grace to T.I. for allowing him to evolve, but that girl on OnlyFans or that person that we've seen as a sexual entity or a sexual vixen, when she becomes a DJ, when she becomes a comic, when she becomes a sex symbol at a higher wave, it's not respected?
Well, if you out here just busting down for the game, it's not respectable, Cam. If you a girl and your whole thing, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing this, I don't really want to watch you right now, because what you doing is something that I feel like it's a form of desperation.
Your thinking is a little skewed.
How?
Okay,
because I don't want to see the sister bust down?
No, because of one of the most impactful females in the world, when the world first came to know who she is, was because of a sexual act. I'm talking about Kim Kardashian.
Ladies and gentlemen of Polite Savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and modern women alike. The only thing we can do is guarantee to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. So there's nothing else left to do but get on into it. Are you ready? Let's go.
Well, Polite Savages, it looks like another one bites the dust as another female athlete goes and busts it down, showing everything from her kitty cat to her butt right on OnlyFans. Sachia Vickery isn't the first one, where it's not even only your average girl next door jumping on OnlyFans, but also other women, from music artists, porn stars, of course professional athletes, all find themselves getting into the whole profession. But do you even blame them? Because hey, just like with the WNBA pay, the amount of revenue they generate does not equal to the professional athletes that are men, whether it's in the WNBA or even the Wimbledon.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
Then they dived a little bit deeper and they found out that she charges men to go on dates with her. Uh-oh. Of course, now this opened a whole other door of, oh, well, now we have her on the tour too. This is crazy.
Like, I approached 30, and at this point, like, I'm not wasting any more time. Like, now you got to give me a pre-date deposit.
Mm-hmm. So it was $1,000.
We have here Sachia Vickery telling the world that you got to pay $1,000 to go on a date with her, a deposit? What type of prostitution behavior is this? You too rich for all this, and you too mid for all this. But gentlemen, you gotta understand, okay, just because she got money, some of them, they still a little off, so you still have to navigate the waters accordingly, because if you get stuck with something like this, you're going to get nothing. Like, she's literally telling you from the jump, you will get nothing. That's a waste of your time. That's a waste of your time. And so if you come across a trust fund baddie that's this stingy, that is this greedy, Stay far away. Trust my baddies only.
Flight Savages, there you have it. You got Sachia Vickery demanding $1,000 to take her out on a date. Now I'm gonna have to say, in my own opinion, Sachia Vickery is thickums and a beautiful woman. But is she really worth $1,000 just to take out on a date when she's not even trying to put out? If her idea of a date is going into the business aspect already, then let's already make it a transactional relationship instead of doing the double speak and just admit for what it really is. It's just downright prostitution. But she goes and tries to double back when she was on Angela Yee's podcast, explaining exactly what she really meant about that $1,000 deposit statement.
If they want to take you out on a date, you need a deposit of $1,000. Is that true, or were you trolling?
It was just trolling. It was just fun.
It's not a bad idea.
I liked it. I thought it was a real thing.
I've gotten like positive feedback from that. People were like, you know what? That's like not a bad idea.
Right.
You know, when you have a hair appointment, you know, you got to make your deposit.
Yes, you got to deposit before you can make your book.
If my time is wasted, I need that deposit. But it was just joking, and you know, like.
But wait a second, we're gonna catch her in a lie right here if you can infer it. Just listen closely to her words, where she attempts to twist her own words to make it really sound like she's not really demanding for the $1,000 date. That with every joke that there is a speck of truth. That Polite Savages, this is really her going rate. Or at least have the understanding of the minimum floor to be able to have a conversation with her in the DMs. Or be able to grace her presence with at least a minimum of $1,000 to have an exchange of words. And a chance to tap on them assets. Only once the order has been completed and fulfilled first.
You'll match with somebody.
In this generation, like, it's just a lot of time wasted. You know, you start dealing with this person, but then like after 2 weeks, they're like, like it gets boring. And I don't know, I was like, yeah, I got to a point, I'm gonna start taking my deposit. So I have some type of incentive.
Honestly, I get it. It's kind of queen behavior. She's explained that she's had so many bad experiences for her, and this is a way to protect her time and energy for investment. I mean, obviously $1,000 is a lot, but she is a public figure, so I understand it being a screening process.
And of course, Polite Savages, you got many girls and women out there that agree with Sachia Vickery. That you gotta put out some cash first to even be able to exchange any kind of words and interactions with these ladies, where compensation is the name of the game, just to get a whiff of that punani.
The men who are not worth it don't value her and don't have the money to begin with will complain and won't pay the $1,000, LOL, ha ha ha. The men who see the value in her and can pay the $1,000 will. And that's if she still even wants to go on a date. It's that simple.
I done came up with an idea. You know how you go get your hair done, but before you get your hair done, you have to put down a deposit. Before you get your lashes done, you have to put down a deposit. Before you get your nails done, you have to put down a deposit, right? And if you don't show up, you do not get that deposit back. So I done came up with an idea. We should start charging these men deposit to date us. Like, we should start charging them a fee to date us. Like a 30-day trial. You pay like $1,000.
Everybody's got a price. She had her price, and you've got your price.
But Polite Savages, let's roll it right back. That Sachia Vickery is not going to be showing clapping cheeks and doing things that belong to XXX scenes. Spread ego, busting that monkey with different dudes.
Like, maybe the only thing I've gotten is a misconception of, you know, me doing like type of work on OnlyFans. I personally don't. That's the only thing I've seen in some of the articles. Yeah, but that's definitely not on my platform. I do push boundaries, but not to that level.
But Polite Savages, we've got her multiple times on camera saying she's not gonna be busting it open. She's not gonna get cracked like a coconut split wide. Getting pile drive with different type of guys and selling them clips. That she's entertained for the night so she can keep them prices high on her OnlyFans account. Where all we gotta do now is go and look at the CNN official news article, where from Sachia Vickery's own words, that the option may still be open, where she'll be doing more than just sensual posing. Where CNN Sports says, when asked if she considered taking her OnlyFans career further when she retired from tennis, she said, right now I'd say it's a definite no. adding if I had the opportunity to make a lot of money going that route, I wouldn't completely close the door on it. Pornography and sex. Spice videos. I don't think I'd be able to do, but I'd be lying if I say I hadn't thought about it. Right there, polite savages, my case is closed. It seems like from her very own words, Sachia Vickery is still very much open to the idea. Once she starts seeing the revenue starts dropping and that lifestyle creep starts seeping in, where she might be in a position to be doing something desperate, where the taste of that fast money, that fast life, she's gonna be doing so much more, where she's not gonna be considered someone's wife, but somebody. Oh, I'll let you finish them words.
Damn! Hey, Shawty. Hey, Shawty, excuse me. Excuse me, Shawty, can I get your number?
Hello, insert cash to continue. Hey, how's it going?
But Shawty, what's your name?
I'm Sade.
Sade, I'm Dre. What the fuck? You fine as hell. Shawty.
Hello, insert cash to continue.
Oh, shit, my money diva.
What'd you say?
Like I said, you fine as hell. Look, I need your number. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Where you from?
I'm from St. Louis.
St. Louis? How much you been in Houston?
Uh,
Shawty! Oh, she need more money.
Thank you.
Look, put your number in there. You keep cutting off. I don't know what.
1 second.
No. Hurry up before you cut off again.
All right. Make sure you call me now.
I'm gonna call you, girl.
A lot of women today act like escorts. If a man has to pay you for your time in order to go out with you, you're an escort, okay? Because us regular girls are not charging men money to take us out on a date.
Ladies, did you know we all have one of these? We all have one of these. We all have one of these. We all have a set of these. Ooh, and don't forget the face. We all have a face card that don't decline. Yes, we all do have one of those, but what is it about you that's going to keep that man wanting to invest in you, wanting to keep supporting you? What is it? Because you have to have more than this. You have to have something up here as well. And we're not saying being a Miss Smarty Two-Shoe. We're just saying giving him something to be proud of, giving him something more to want to invest in beyond just this. Because once he gets this, and he's enjoyed it, I mean, you did your big one, you showed out. Once he's gotten this, he's conquered it, that's it. He's on to the next. And now you mad because you got what you wanted, which was the money, and he got what he wanted, which was your body, and you mad because he done stopped giving you the money. But y'all already done exchanged. The business, the transaction is done. So what else can you offer that man to make him want to actually continue to invest in you? You have to have this. Find something that you enjoy doing that you wouldn't mind selling besides your body. Sell it. Give him something to invest in besides your body, because that gets old, because it's always a new one. Yep. Always a new one on. Fresh out of production. It's always a new one. So what are you going to do?
That's all I got for you, you polite savages. Like and subscribe. Hit us up on all social media networks.
We found true happiness.